Hi, beautiful Leo. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Leo, this is your monthly read for March of 2023. And we're going to start with an overall energy here to really feel what the underlying current, the underlying core energy is for you for the month of March. And then we're just really going to dive into those energies. I want to remind you, or I want to tell you, that I do offer personal readings at this time. So if you're interested in a personal reading, please send me a message. Also, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps me a lot. I also have started this super chat. I don't really know how it works quite yet, but you can actually support the channel by clicking a little thingy. I think it's $sign perhaps down on the video to support the channel. Leo. What do we have for Leo for the month of March, please? Dragon. Discover your courage. And I love this for you, Leo, because we're in the 2023, right? And we're coming into the third month. There's a lot of play on 3 there, but the overall feeling of the number 23 numerology-wise is the star of the lion. So this entire year is the star of the lion, which is the bravery, the courage, living sort of with your heart on your sleeve to really step into what feels the most authentic and powerful to you. And then for you to get the dragon card, that's really, really powerful. Discover your courage is what it says. Steering the dragon even. Like, do you see how calm waters it is around you? And it's like you're the one who's sort of creating all these waves or creating all these emotions. I love that because it's a little bit telling that you're creating your own reality. You're creating what you want to see in the world and taking all that courage moving forward. So that's the underlying current there, the underlying message. So let's see where that goes. Leo, be brave, be courageous. Sort of be who you're supposed to be, you intended to be. Going deeper here, what do we have? And there comes the sun. As I'm starting with the Leo reading, that's really beautiful. First card out, Queen of Gabriel sitting on your throne. Very Leo-like. The Empress, wow. Number 3 there again. And number 4 of Michael. This is beautiful. So if we start with the Queen of Gabriel, you can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. So this is like discovering your courage, going after what you want. Discover your courage, step into your full potential, step into your power, and take the lead, take charge. And as I said, take the lead. It says 333 on the clock. 3 symbolizes manifestation, done deal, celebration. We did it. Like, it's here. It's no longer like a utopia or like a fantasy or something that's like out of reach. It's something that is not even undergoing. It's actually here. It's in your face. So there's something saying like, take charge, be persistent. Don't back down. Just sort of follow through with whatever it is that you've started. And the Queen of Gabriel for me, I mean, it says you can do anything right now. Go after what you want. But also the Queen for me is someone that has taken knowledge and turned it into wisdom. You know, those people, like, they read a lot. They read book after book, and then you sort of feel like, has it really, sorry for sounding a little bit harsh, but has it really like transpired into wisdom? They read all the books. Is that a John Mayer song? I just realized they read all the books but can't find the answers. They read all the books but can't find the answers. I think that's a John Mayer song. Anyway, that's a little bit how I feel, but this is the opposite, Leo. This is when you might have been in sort of a process of things, of trying to sort things out, trying to understand things, why things are happening in your life the way that they have happened, things just going on the way that they go on. And then all of a sudden, this light bulb, like it just goes off, and it turns in, like something just clicks into place, or something just becomes clear. You just realize something. That's why that happened, or that is what it means, and it just gets integrated in your soul. So knowledge turns to wisdom. And the queen is someone that is also they have also matured. They've come in more fully into who they are. And that's your journey right now. This is what you're doing. And the Empress on top of that, like, oh my goodness. This is talking about good things to come, good prospects for the future. The Empress, this is very much the same card. The Empress knows who she is. Obviously, this is not gender specific. This can be both for women and men. So this is for someone who knows who they truly are, who knows their powers, who knows they're just stepping into their confidence. You're becoming the Leo that you've been waiting on. Like, you're becoming it. You're becoming her. You're becoming him. And finding this super balance within yourself, like starting to just feel, this might be a situation where you feel called or urged even to just really get your physical body into shape. If you, like, for the longest time didn't feel like doing anything or feel like changing anything, and it's not the typical, like, after New Year's, everyone has these New Year's resolutions or New Year's promises or whatever. They last for like 2 weeks and then they're out the window. This is a life change. This is when you're all of a sudden feel called to, I don't know, start running. You're like, what? I haven't been wanting to run for my entire life. Or like, all of a sudden you just want to cut out sugar from your diet. You don't know where it comes from. It just doesn't sit well with you anymore. It might not have sat well with you in the past, but it's easier to just go for that extra thing, whatever that is. And it has just, been easy to make that choice. And it's almost like it's not easy to make that choice anymore. It actually hurts more to continue to do something that you're doing than to actually change it. So there's something about like really coming into your own, and for the like to honor what your emotional body is telling you right now, to honor what your physical body is asking of you right now, what your spiritual body, like what all your bodies are asking of you, to just sort of really listen to that calling. The Empress is also very motherly. This is a nurturing, very motherly, nurturing energy. So this could also be, that can be a motherly, like a nurturing energy towards yourself. It can also be a nurturing energy to a project, to other people in your life. It says time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. So everything right now, even though we have those little side notes that I just said, both the dragon, the Queen of Gabriel, and the Empress so far is all talking about go after what you want, step into your bravery, step into your power. Like, you can do anything you want right now. It's going to be a success. And then we have 4 of Michael. So we have 3 and 4 there, which always for me talks about a process, a progress, that there's also no rush. There's no, you can't make something happen quicker than you are ready for anyway. And that's not necessarily so much that it is ready for, but rather what you're ready for, if that makes sense. So there's a process to, you're coming into your own. Leo is stepping into their power, like Leo is coming into their courage. You're being inspired to be courageous every single day, and in numerology ever so much more this entire year, because it is the star of the lion. And so you might feel a lot of changes going on so many different levels, but it still is a process. It still is, you don't have to rush anything. You don't have to overdo anything or do something faster than you're ready for, but still feel the change and feel the movement and feel the sort of the power rising from within. For Michael, though, is talking, it says on the card, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. So whatever this is doing to you, we're still in like the perfect We don't really see it because there's like a beautiful white, I don't know what that's called. Scarf, you don't see. It's a little bit bigger than a scarf. This white thingy that sits on top of this brown, there's this brown dress going on underneath. And then we have the Empress that is dressed in this brown golden dress as well, which for me talks about stability and balance. And here we have this other person sitting in this brown dress. So for me, this is all about, like, even though you're stepping into pure balance right now, it's like you found or will find, depending when you listen to this message, obviously, but right around this time, something in March just unleashes something within you. And I know that I'm no astrologer and don't pretend to know things like that, because I just don't. If I know anything about how the planets are located right now, it either will be some sort of thing that I feel intuitively, or I've just Googled it, because I don't know. And so what I heard or read or something just a short while ago was that I think that every single planet is going direct in the month of March. Like, we have so much going for us, both planet-wise and for Leo specifically, numerology-wise, and that there's just something in the ethers that is just really sort of on a forward motion, successful, good vibe energy, like stemming from March until somewhere around. That might even be coming into your season. Like, I'm not saying that it's going to be all hell from September, but like coming in from March until your season, it's a good run. It's like, and to really take stock, like take what do you say? Use it, like really use that to your benefit. What I'm getting at is that even though it is so much like good things going for, not even though, but because it's so much good things going for you, and you're stepping in more and more into your courageousness, to your bravery, and starting to really feel this power within, almost like reconnecting with Leo, with the essence of what Leo truly means as a sign, as a constellation, to really then simultaneously keep the balance, keep the grounding, keep the, like it says, you need more sleep or you need more time off, like to just constantly just look, like check in with yourself, because the more you sort of step into this power, the more available you get to other people, the more the leader, the natural leader that you are, Leo, that you're becoming, to really nurture there's the Empress again, to really nurture that side of you that just needs the quiet moments, that needs the balance within all of this, with this deep power, to just sit in meditation and check in with yourself, and to really get that sleep or that time off in there. It seems to be very important right now. And again, it's a process. So let's go deeper still and get some clarification here. Going deeper here, what do we have for Leo, please? Clarifying. Wow. Transformation. We have 13, so that's another number 3 there within the 13. And another 3. So we have now 3 with the Empress, 3 with nurture. We have 13, which has a 3 in it. And I talked about, this is the month of March. It's the 3rd month, and it's number 23. Just to point out again, the numerology aspect of this is just, it's manifestation. It's things coming together. It's something, if you've seen something come to fruition for a long, not come to fruition, but like it's on its way to you feel like it's right there. It's right there, but it's not happening. It's a 2, it's a 2, it's a 2, it's a 2. And then it comes into a 3. And a 3 is all about, it fell into place. The final puzzle piece just found its way. Manifestations are being made. It's celebration, creation, manifestation. I don't plan to rhyme. And it's a done deal. It's in your face. It's here. So it's and I love how it's showing up. Like it's a 3 in the transformation. It's a 3 in 23, which is the star of the lion. It's showing up on its own as well. Like just like I'm standing on my own as well. But it's like it's showing up within other numbers as well. So it's a done deal in transformation as well. This is the card that came out first. Release. This is a new Leo. Look at that. It's like you're taking off the layers that just doesn't fit anymore. Whatever has held you restricted, has held you in, has deprived you, or more truthfully, you have let it deprive you, or like whatever you felt stuck in, or like it's coming off. It's a transformation. But it is a transformation. It is coming off. It's not like a switch like that. It is still a process. So you're undergoing this process as we speak. So you remain grounded and you remain feeling safe as you do. Together with this nurture card, which is very much like what I just said. Make sure that you take care of yourself. Make sure that you're like checking in with yourself so that we keep the balance within this transformation. I'm going to actually read for the release. Release number 13. Keywords to this card is discard, shed, end, transformation, freedom, empowerment. An opportunity for renewal around affairs of the heart is available at this time, and it's quite possible that this renewal will happen through release. It's in letting go of that you discover what remains, what is truly yours. Sometimes in relationships, you may feel the need to hold on tightly to those you love, whether or not this love is returned. This can lead to tension and unhappiness for all involved. Even in a good relationship, holding on too tightly doesn't allow for the relationship to breathe, grow, and mature. And I also have to say something that comes up there. It can also be that you're holding on to someone that has done you wrong in some sense. That, like, they just didn't treat you well, or they went behind your back, or you feel disappointed in them, or it was someone that was really toxic, or like, no matter what level this is, like when you're hanging on to someone, or like not letting go of an energy that just doesn't fit in your energy surroundings anymore, it just doesn't sit with you anymore. That creates tension as well. So it's like really asking you to transform and let go of anything that's just that you're holding on a little bit too tightly around. Are you restricting someone? Are you restricting someone or trying to attract someone through your will? Discard any need for control and see how the relationship transforms. Watch how releasing the overwhelming need for a relationship that allows the perfect one to appear. Shed any beliefs and behaviors that do not serve your highest good. Throughout life, we receive many mixed and often incorrect messages about how a relationship should work. Let go of any preconceived notions or expectations about your relationships or the lack of them. By doing so, your current relationships can flow and flourish in a way that is best for everyone. By being yourself, you also attract to you the relationships that will serve you best. I'll say that again. By being yourself, by releasing this, by coming into your power, Leo, you will attract to you the relationships that will serve you best. This is also a card of possible endings. Are there relationships that you cling to that you would be better off leaving? In letting go of a stagnant or difficult situation, that's actually what I said before, that's what I meant. In letting go of a stagnant or difficult situation, you empower yourself, opening the way for new and rewarding relationships. And the affirmation of this card is, I let go of expectations and open myself to relationships that flow and grow. So I just feel with this is like it's time. It's a little bit of a change, or it's like time for that transformation to take place. That whether it's friendships or whether that is family members, whether it's a romantic partnership, business partners, like however this relationship is showing up in your life, in your transformation, it might even become sort of a little bit of a limbo situation that you're just in limbo. You just feel like, okay, so you're not drawn to the same people anymore. They seem to just sort of disappear from your life. No one has done anything wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. People around you haven't done anything wrong. It just doesn't vibe anymore. It might not be every single one, but it might be a lot of them, which creates sort of almost like a vacuum around you where it becomes a little bit, not lonely, but alone time. For then, as you are stepping more and more into your courage, more and more into your power, becoming the empress, becoming this queen, whether you're a woman or a man, and making this transformation, it's going to allow for you to shift the interactions with people. It's going to allow you to shift the people altogether. It might shift the situations or the opportunities around you, but to just really allow for this transformation to take place and understand that if it becomes a little bit quiet, if that makes sense, quiet or vacuum or limbo, and you might even have been there for a while, like I know what you're talking about, but where's the new people? This is it. This is when sort of the switch is being made. Even though it's a process, the switch is being made. And you're now starting to see, we have threes everywhere. You might even see the number 3 out and about. The number 3 is hidden within other numbers, or it's standing on its own. You're starting to see the threes more and more and more. I wake up in the middle of the night and it's something 33 or it's 333 or is, that it's a done deal. Like it's happening. Whatever this is, this situation, your change within yourself, it's happening right now. And again, it's asking you to be grounded, check in with yourself, do the meditation on a daily basis, drink the water, like do what you know is a balancing, grounding exercise for you, so that you keep this steadiness or balance within you as you step into this power. I just feel like Leo, like you're so naturally magnetic and you're so naturally a leader. It just is in your nature. It just, you're just a leader or a teacher by nature. That's your constellation. That's your sign. But being a little bit off of that, it might be that you've been looking for your purpose. You've been looking to sort of find that center stage, whatever that is in your life. And now you're coming into that. And because you're so organically, naturally, all of this that I'm just describing, it can be a little bit overwhelming that a lot of people all of a sudden wants a piece of you. Like they're all of a sudden, maybe it's been this limbo or this quietness around you for such a long time. Even though you might even have had friends, it's a little bit quiet, if you know what I mean. And all of a sudden, everyone wants a piece of you because there's like a glow about you. There's the Empress. You're stepping into your bravery, and then you become this center being that just oozes with warmth and heart and love, and everyone wants a part of it. Make sure that you do this. You center yourself, you take time out for yourself, you have the right to say no, you have the right to meditation, to sleep, to time off. Just find that balance. But it's a fun thing to have. That's why the reason to find the balance is not because it's so crappy out there you need to go in and find the balance. It's because it's so much and beautiful and powerful that you just need to find your footing. Some final advice or final message here from your angels. What do you have for Leo, please? Just got a no. So why do I get a no? Just need some clarification for that, actually. Why do I get a no here? Why is there a no on the table? Actually, I don't at all understand that. Why is there a no here? Base chakra. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Beautiful. Look at what's coming. So I see this as you, Leo. You're sitting there and you're dressed in red. And we have the base chakra with the red coming out. And it's almost like, okay, so all of this, like all this brightness is waiting on you. Heaven is waiting. Paradise is waiting on you. It's going to be so bright and so fluffy and so rainbowy that it's just going to sort of blind your eyes. I know I'm a Leo too. I'm dramatic. Okay. So it's just saying, no, wait a minute. This is what, so they just want to emphasize how important this is. How important this is. So if things get going really fast for you, if there's new opportunities knocking on your door, new relationships, new connections are being made at this moment, and you're so about your connections, you're so about your fellow humans, or even like a really passionate situation, passionate project is coming up, that like don't jump into it too fast. Like sit with it. It's almost like winning the lottery. Right? Like you hit the jackpot, like big. We're not talking $10 here. You hit the jackpot. And it's asking you to like, okay, hold your horses, Leo. Look into, you were just given all this power. You were just given this transformational sum of money. Before you jump into that paradise, which could easily lead to bankruptcy, however much money that is, that could lead to bankruptcy. And I'm not here to talk anyone down. I'm just here to say there's something about find your footing first, find your core, find your ground, continue on. The more powerful you become, the more grounded you need to be, the more balance within yourself. Like don't lose yourself in this process. I just feel like there's something really, really, as this comes out really clearly, like a big no, like wait a minute, Leo, that there's some profound shifts for you that are awesome. I don't want to make this sound like it's a tower moment here that you can't handle. This is what you've asked for. There's this transformation of a lifetime, stepping into your authentic powers. But with great responsibility, with great powers comes great responsibility. So there's something about like, take your time, find your ground, find your rooting, find your inner balance, and continuously do that. It's not one Monday and then, oh, I'm anchored in and I'm off, I'm good to go. No, you need to find this anchoring in, this groundedness every single day. Because the more powerful you get, the more rooted you need to be. It's like you're going to have your paradise. You're going to have your paradise. Just take one more moment. Like look at yourself. Just ground yourself first. Be one with nature. Don't forget where you come from. That sort of vibe. J-Lo. She's a Leo, I think. Maybe this is for her. A lot of things happening around her and she needs to stay grounded. Okay, thank you so much, Leo, for watching. That was your March messages. Thank you, guys.